Alrighty, guys and gals, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. This is the Misty Mountain Gaming Channel, and I am Big E, and we are playing World of Warcraft. Season of Mastery, right up on the screen. That's old Mr. Beardfist.
Well met.
With his, we got a new helm. It's a turban, looking a little bit weird. I was talking to some people in the guild yesterday, I think it was, about how it's so funny how your gear just gets like so mixed matched, especially like in this challenge where you can't use the auction house stuff. You just end up with such random stuff you're wearing because you're just trying to get whatever happens to be better, right? No transmog or anything. Anyway, I'm currently level 49. I have been pushing quite a bit. I had a couple, like last level for me took 5 hours, and that's because I had to do so much running around and flying and all this crap. But anyway, I'm in Ungoro Crater, and the reason I came here were, one, just to get the flight point, but there's a couple of intro quests that are okay-ish. I'm still a little bit too low level. I should not be in here, honestly, but as you can see, some of these things are my levels. This is why I'm in here. I'm just doing kind of random things. So I'm picking up some Ungoro soil. I'm killing some dinosaurs if they're around my level for the some of the quests. So we're just going to jump back into it. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm feeling a bit better. Yes, I am. Had a kind of a close call with an ape. I also have the quest to kill the apes, but some of those are 3 levels higher than me, and 4 levels higher than Critty Cat. And what happened, I took on a mob 3 levels higher. He couldn't hold aggro, and I was trying to kite it the best I could, but it eventually got within melee range. I feigned death, and feigned death got resisted. And I was like, oh shit. So I got up. It took me 3 tries to get a wing clip on him. Finally got the wing clip. I finally got far enough away. Popped a superior health pot. I got into the same situation again on the mob, and I was just about out of mana, feigned death, and it got resisted again. Yes, that is the difference between fighting a yellow mob and an orange mob or higher. So I'm not going back over to the apes. I mean, some of them are level 49. That's fine, right? Anyway, this can be a scary area, and one of the reasons, I mean, there are many reasons this area is scary, especially at my level, but there are like 3 or 4 gigantic, elite Tyrannosaurus Rexes, T-Rexes, whatever you want to call them, walking around, and they can walk up on you. So when I'm not recording, I have the music off and kind of zoomed out a bit more. You can hear those things coming. I think the ground shakes a little bit is how it works. But yeah, anyway. So I'm just running around slaying random things. I figured I would get an episode recorded. Also, I want to take a moment. Well, wait a minute. Okay, I can't say anything yet. Never mind. I can't say anything yet. And that's all I'm going to say. I don't want to, I'm not going to say anything else. I'll say something else when I know. I can say something else. You guys are like, what are you talking about? It's good that you don't know what I'm talking about. These things put a nasty poison on you that not only is it a hurtful dot, but it also leeches mana. Some of these things, yeah, kind of rough. I don't know if it stacks, but I've had it on me a few times. So the quest... God, this is one thing I can't stand about using Questy. But I think there's a way to change the density of all of this crap. Anyway, Tenaris... I think I'm just about finished in here. I tried the Thirsty Goblin up here, Marin Noggenfogger, where you come down here and you get a dew-laden gland. And I killed 52, according to my kill track, and it didn't drop. And I got tired of it. I just dropped the quest. But we may pick it up again if I run out of things to do or something. That's just ridiculous. That's one thing about Classic that, you know... the classic grind, it's definitely true. It's so freaking grindy, man. You shouldn't have to kill 50 mobs to get a thing. It should not be a thing. There should be a pity timer. Like, okay, how many has he killed? 25? Okay, it drops on the next kill, right? And 25, that's a lot too, right? Hold on. I'm kind of waiting for Critty Cat to level up. Is he close? No, not really. He's only got the 40 training points. Kind of sucks. Because what I want to put on him... Whoops. Over here. As you can see, I'm just going to avoid the resistance type of things. He's up to rank 2 on everything. But what I really want is either the armor or the stamina. If you get a new growl, the growl is free. But look at rank 7. I mean... I feel like I wouldn't be able to put this on him until I hit level 60 or something, because he just doesn't seem to gain points. It's like every other level or so, he gets like 5 points or something. I don't know how that works. But any old do. Anyway, thanks everybody for stopping by the live stream. We had a lot of people stop by. It was awesome. A lot of long-time viewers and subs. We had some new people. We had some lurkers popping in for the first time, man. I have a lot of fun doing the live streams. Yeah, we took on Bangalash. Yeah. It wasn't too bad, man. Wasn't too bad at all. Hunter is pretty... They've got a lot of tricks in their bags, I'll say that. And there's a lot of different ways I could have played that fight. But the way we played it is basically Scorpid Sting. I kept Scorpid Sting on the target, reduces strength and agility by 45. It's kind of a lot for a melee class mob. And then I just did white shots and healed up the pet there. He called out his ads, scared one off. Anyway, if you're interested in seeing that, if you haven't seen it. The streams are on the main channel. They're under I think it's called Live. Damn, he got it off. Not that big of a deal. Once I pull threat, it is pretty hard for Critty Cat. Alright, we're good to go here. It's hard for him to get aggro back. Do I need that? No, I don't want it. Anyway, let's take a, let's get a little food buff. Drink up. So one thing I found out, if you have a poison on you, you can sit down and eat and drink, and you don't get interrupted. However, if your pet, I guess this is just for Hunter. Please don't interrupt me, man. If your pet has a dot and you try to feed him, it interrupts his feeding. I did not know that. But that's a thing. Yeah. Also, I don't think that the foods you feed your pet, I don't think they actually restore health from eating the food. It's kind of hard to tell. But he just gains like the happiness factor, right? Like, oh, okay, I'm eating, that makes me happy. But I don't think it actually restores his health. He's got a pretty quick regeneration rate. So like I said, it's a little bit hard to tell. If anybody knows, let me know. But I don't think that's a thing. I don't know why it's not a thing. It doesn't really make any sense. I mean, obviously I've got my mend pet. It works like a charm. I don't even mind the fact that it's channeled, you know, here in Classic. I don't mind that. It kind of makes sense. Like, you know, if you put a bandage on, it's essentially channeled. Why wouldn't it be channeled for your pet if you're going to heal them? But I think current versions of the game, starting in Wrath, it's just you just hit the button. It's like an instant cast, not channeled. But yeah, we had a lot of people stop by and had a lot of fun in the live stream. I think we only streamed for, I think, just over 2 hours. Not very long. Yesterday was Sunday. We did the live stream on Saturday, and I wanted to stream again on the following day on Sunday, but I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. I didn't really have the energy levels. Plus, I've been catching up on some work. I had to take some time off, and yeah, so I couldn't really make it happen. But we'll be doing some more live streams in the future, and I'm going to try to get it set up a little better, do a little more research on it. As far as, like, you guys being able to obtain channel points, you may already have channel points viewing those live streams. I don't know. And it also, there may be a thing with YouTube streaming where you have to have a certain amount of viewers to do any of that stuff, like little games and things in chat and all that. I know it's not that big of a deal, but it kind of is to me, I guess. Yeah, these things are a rough drop. So we're getting the blood petals from these things. And I'm avoiding the level 50s, at least until he levels up. Once he hits level 49, then it's a little bit easier, because it is rough with him trying to hold threat. Anyway, I hope these aren't too boring to watch. My other Let's Plays are still kind of on hold, except for... Really, we're just doing the hardcore stuff and Finn. Yeah, I don't really want to mess with these 50s. Let's roll down this way. Oh, let's go get the... what is this? The crate of food. Let's go get the crate of food. I've done 4 front flips in a row on a night elf. That's my the most I've ever done. But I've not been able to do more than 3 on this character. I try all the time whenever I'm running. It just doesn't happen. It almost makes me wonder if you can't do it. I think maybe there's a limit. I don't know if that makes any sense, but like, if you take a step, you kind of reset. So maybe that's how I got 4 front flips in the past. Because, like, who cares? Any Night Elf players out there, they'll know what I'm talking about. What's your max front flip record? It's like, we don't know, because we don't count that kind of nonsense. Trade-off between Scorpion Sting and Serpent Sting, depending on how the mobs are hitting. Like the apes, some of those apes would enrage, and they already hit like a truck, so I was using the Scorpion Sting. It's a trade-off, though, because generally I put 2 stings on the target, which is roughly 600 damage. Mm-hmm. What level are you? 49. I had another kind of a close call in this frickin' lair right here. The Scrimshaw Redemption, whatever that is. Scrimshank. I've noticed something's been happening. My last couple of characters I've rolled, when I kill a mob, it can literally respawn again immediately, and it doesn't make any sense to me. It happened actually over here about 20 minutes ago before I started recording. Because there's nobody else here. Like, I am literally the only person in Angoro Crater, and the only person who's been here. So you would think, if you kill a mob, surely it would stay down for a while, but maybe there's... I don't know how it works, obviously, but I would expect that to happen if this place was being heavily farmed. That's when you see that happen. But like I said, my last couple characters, that's been happening to me, and it's kind of not cool, especially if you're in a cave or something, you know? Because you're trying to work your way in, you kill something, and then boom, it respawns immediately. I don't know what the deal is there. But anyway, that happened to me in that damn bug cave. I was actually talking to AC Nancy and Malagath, I think. Is he still on? Whoops. Yeah, Malagar. Yeah, we were talking about this. But we did have like 4 people in the guild hit 60. Now, I don't know how often that welcome message is updated. The welcome message will usually... Well, it congratulates any new 60s. And it was last night when I logged in, I saw that 4 of the guild members hit level 60. Congratulations. 2 of them were a duo. I think Hardcore Noka and Grokov. I was actually supposed to duo, I think, with Grokov, but I couldn't end up doing it. Despite, like, I talked to the guy in Discord and all this, and we were going to get it set up, and then it just didn't happen, and that's all my fault. But it just wouldn't have worked, really, with the way that I'm recording and my working hours and all that. It just wouldn't have worked. I wanted to do it, but I'm glad to see that he got with somebody else. And the other person was Dina Kina, I think is how you say it. And the other person I can't say yet because I don't know if it's out on their... Just going to shut it. I'm just going to shut it is what I'm going to do. You guys have probably already figured it out. Man, these... God, how many have I killed? I've killed this 23 times, and I've gotten 5 of the things I need. So, Malagar, was just talking to him. He was in here, he said, yesterday, and he got 2 levels off of these mobs. That's a lot of grinding on mobs. Yeah. I don't know, that's seems like a bad sign for me to get 15 of these. You get way more experience from quest turn-ins, right? So when a quest has this super low drop rate, it really messes your roll up. It's better just kind of, you know, go through quest, turn the quest in, you get that massive XP, especially for an elite quest. You get like double or something. But, I mean, I don't mind a little bit of grinding, you know? But like I said, I killed 50 of those other things and didn't get the drop. And also, the thing I was looking for, it's a laden dew gland. It only drops on 1. There's 3 types of, like, I don't know what they're called. They're like swamp creatures or whatever. And there's only 1 of the 3 drop it. So, it's like running around, waiting for more to spawn. Spawn, even. You know, you end up killing... Let me just kill this thing anyway, because it has a chance to respawn the other one. It just wasn't happening. There's a blood petal. Is that stacked? No. There you go, Critty. Let's go get some soil. So the Angoro soil will also... It has a chance to drop from anything else you kill in the area, I'm pretty sure. At least from the apes. I got it from a couple of the apes I was killing. But this goes to Archdruid Staghelm or whatever. He's kind of a douche. The druid in the tower in Darnassus. And he has a very strange voice acting. It's not like any other druid. The druids are generally voiced by, you know, what's his name?
Greetings.
That guy's voice.
Goodbye.
I used to know this guy's name, and I forgot. He's got a really deep voice. Ishnuala. Like, it's the same dude. But there are a couple other people, voice actors. And what is that? Oh, soil. It's not the same. Anyway, I don't know what my point is there. Kind of rambling. Been up all night. A mix of work and a mix of play. Got to go to the grocery store this morning. I'm going to go after this, and then I might get one more episode recorded. Oh, man. I am in the wrong aspect. Just got rank 5 aspect of the Hawk. Pretty good. So stupid. The drop rates, man. I've mentioned this before on the channel. I feel like the drop rates were they're purposely really bad in Classic. Because you figured this was the first version of this game, right? And this is a paid monthly subscription-based game. I think these quests were designed in some of the wonky-ass flight paths to keep people in the game longer so another month rolls by. I mean, obviously I don't know for sure, but like if you think about it, that would make sense, right? You don't want people to get a 1-for-1 drop rate and, you know, hurry up, finish quests, and level up and get bored with the game. Not at all. It's just my personal theory there. Where are we at here? Let's roll back this way, I suppose. Done this power quest crystal, whatever it is, once, but I've not done it again. It takes up a lot of bag space, kind of a pain in the ass. I forget what happens. You might get a buff or something from each of the 4 or the 3 pylons. There's 3 or 4 pylons. But if you've got bag space and you've never done it before, if you're in this area for the first time or whatever, run around, pick up all those crystals, and then they're in the back of here, right here, JD Kali, the back of the cave, up there where the flight point is, she has a quest you can do. Yes. But I've not gotten very lucky with blags. I've got a 10 and 2 8s. Pretty horrible. Real horrible. These big stone giants, they won't mess with you unless you mess with them. So be careful. Oh my fucking god. He's going to come for me. He would not go for a feigned death. Oh my god. Oh. Holy fuck, man. He would not have gone for feigned death there. Oh my god, dude. I did not hear him. He was kind of far away, though. Wow, man. I thought we were dead. I thought I was going to die there. I mean, I was going to try feigned death, right? The last, when I could, but he would not have gone for that shit. So there are 3 or 4 of these that walk around. I can't, oh, I'm trying to skin my cat, man. What a, what a dick. I can't skin my cat. Oh, Jesus. And I realized as I was running away, he is on a patrol. I was running the same way as his patrol, which isn't good. I probably should have run off this way, but I would have run into dinosaurs and shit. I don't know. So you can see the food I gave him. It doesn't, I mean, this is his normal health regen. It's like 10%. I don't think the food affects his health. I've been watching this over the course of, since I've had him. It doesn't seem to work. He doesn't seem to get the actual food benefit from the food, which is weird. Which makes me think, like, why wouldn't I just keep, like, low-level fish or something in my bag? But I think the quality of the food has something to do with his happiness, because there was a time when I did have, like, raw, long-jaw mud snappers, and I would feed him, and he just wouldn't get happy. So I think the food quality is definitely a thing. God, man. Trying to think what else I could have done there. I should have just put my pet on passive and had him run back to me. Because if my cat's engaged in a mob, holy fuck. Are you kidding me right now? Okay, you know what? Oh! What the hell was that, man? Alright, we gotta go somewhere else. What's weird is I've been in this area for like an hour and a half or more, and I've not seen him here. So maybe he has like this big half circle thing he does or something. But obviously the end of his patrol is like right up here, so we're going to go back up this way. Maybe that's why I didn't see him, I think, because majority of the time I've been like up here. Maybe he's like this quarter or whatever. All right, I feel like we got a little time before he comes back. All of the quests in here are so grindy, though. All of these bones and scales and blood petals, it's just, all of it is so grindy. It's a good place to get some XP, but like I said, it does slow down your quest turn-in, and it can make a level the difference between like 3.5 hours to 5.5 hours or more. And you're just running around grinding. I did get lucky on the clubfoot, the ogres. I did that off camera. I got it on the 5th kill, I think. Whereas on Beardfist, the Dwarf Paladin, it was 112 ogres. Something like that. It was over 100 ogres. Just shows you how random it can be and how really unlucky I was. Some spam phone calls. It's okay. Every spam phone call I get, I use the do not call registry. You can register your phone online with it. Every spam call I get, I take the time, go to the site, put the number in, give them all the details, and it takes a while. It can take, it takes a little while, but you will stop getting calls from that number. So, a lot of the robocall companies, it's like the same area code, same prefix, and the suffix, they just change slightly, right? They change one number. So you could block them. You could block 100 numbers. They'll just keep calling because they just keep changing one. They'll just use a different extension. But if you use the do not call registry, they will eventually stop calling you. No, you just get calls from other companies, but I don't care. I'll take the time to do it every time. Fuck spam callers. I get so many, too. I've got, like, this cheap phone. I bought this cheap phone, and the number had clearly been sold before I even activated it, because I have gotten spam calls on this phone when this phone was brand new, like the same day. Text messages, phone calls, and that do not call registry works with texts or voice or phone calls. I block the numbers. I block the numbers and then report them. At one point, before I registered this numbers, I had this one company call me, I'm not exaggerating, up to like 5 and 6 times a day. Like almost every hour on the hour, starting at like 9 or 10 a.m. It was ridiculous. And you can't talk to somebody. You can't be like, take my fucking number off your list. That's not a thing. You can't get anybody. A lot of them are trying to send you to a website to, to fucking rip you off, essentially. Oh, man, anyway. I'm all cranky now because I got a spam call. I have to get some more food for Critty Cat. Come on, man. What are you doing, bro? Okay, there we go. He's fine now. I'm all nervous now behind me. Could be zoomed out a bit more. I don't think he comes up this far, though. That giant freak. 27 times, 7 drops. So good. Yeah, I can see why he had spent how he got 2 levels here. But it's not like these things reward a bunch of XP. And I don't really like leveling that way. I can't stand killing the same mob over and over and over and over. It just, the bar just never seems to move doing it that way. But sometimes you have to if you want to get a quest done. These things actually do some damage, man. He gets kind of wrecked. I don't know if that poison can stack. I don't know. Maybe they just do damage. Maybe I should be using Scorpion Sting on them. There's a blood petal. So I was kind of hoping to get one thing done here. Let's go see if any of these... There are some apes that are level 49. Let's go see if any of them are back up. But, yeah, like I said, I thought I was dead. 2 feigned deaths resisted. I also used a health pot. I was kiting my ass off. It's not like I'm the best kiter on Hunter, but that was scary. He just could not taunt. It just wasn't happening. Okay, this is one of the things we need. Level 51. So 2 above me, 3 above him. But if it's not orange, I feel like feigned death is okay. If the mob is orange or higher, then that's where you're going to have problems. So I'm going to use Scorpids just immediately. I just immediately pulled. So we'll just do this. Let him get a couple of growls here. I can see how Scorpid Sting would pull threat. It doesn't do any damage to him. I don't think it does. It doesn't say it does, but he must sense it as damage or a threat, right? When they get low, I generally switch over to Scorpid Sting. That 300 damage to tick. But some of them will enrage, and they start cranking out damage. Look at that. He got down 30% there. Of course, he doesn't have the item. So you can see these. I've killed this one 24 times. This is why I like this kill counter thing over here. It's, it just kind of lets me know how much time I've potentially wasted. I don't need any. These are all... There's the one I need. I'm not... Okay, so we're not doing that. It's 3 levels above me, 4 levels above Broken Tooth here, so... What are we doing on time? Oh, we're over half an hour. Well, I guess we'll wrap it up. Let's get back to camp here. I'll push a few levels. I don't know, it's, you know... After you get this high, its levels are pretty... It's not like... They don't come very fast, you know. But it, like I said, it also depends on... If you can get a series of quests lined up, and you get lucky with some drop rates, you can. You know, you can get those levels in a couple hours, 3 hours, or whatever. Anyway, probably be, I mean, there's no telling where I'll be at next episode. This is kind of an awkward level we're at right now. I might go back to Gadget Sand, and I might try that damn dew gland again. Maybe give it another shot. Also, I want to thank HC Nancy. He's a guy in the guild here. He helped me out with Unit Scan. I use it in conjunction with my Rare Aware add-on. And I was trying to use the wrong version, apparently, but he got me all squared away. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, dude. Appreciate it.
How are you?
I think we have this.
See you around.
See you around, bro. I do a quick repair here.
Oh, do I have a deal for you?
Oh, my God. Look at this, guys. I had 40 bullets. I've run out of bullets. I've run out of ammo on this character. Is it 5 times? It might be more than 5 times I've run out of ammo. Yeah, I've got the small shot pouch. I really need to get a bigger pouch. Anyway, let's sell. I got so many quest items. I'm hanging on to this quiver in case I get a good bow drop better than my gun. I can switch back. I wonder why you can't sell these things. That's a quest item. Get rid of that. Quest item. God, look at the quest items, dude. I've been hanging on to this headpiece and thinking I would change up back and forth. It's obviously way more armor, and it's 110 extra health. But the 14 agility and 14 spirit are so good, and the way that, I mean, the best way to play Hunter is not being melee range, right? So the armor and stam don't really matter too much to me. I'd rather have the that massive spirit and agility, but I'm keeping this in my bag just in case I feel like I want to switch off or whatever. I think what I'm going to do is sell these low-level health pots because we have the superior ones. We need to save that. I need to get some more stuff. This is all quest items down here, except for that and that. Ridiculous. Look at that. All right, well, I'll have to get back to a town because there's not a... He's the only vendor here, so... But we'll call it up here. I gotta go get some ammo, unfortunately. Anyway, thanks for hanging out, everybody. I do appreciate it. Yes, I do. You guys and gals take care. The Beardfist and Critty Cat and myself. We'll catch you in the next episode.
I wish you well.
Peace.